Hi, my name is Patrick, and this video should give you a mock plan. A broad plan is if you're aiming for 100 percentile, and how many mocks you should solve, and your analysis based on that, right? You can use this for anyone as such who is aiming for a very high percentile. If you're scoring for 99.5 plus, you can use this as such. So basically, been training students for more than 23 years, so fairly comfortable with the exam. We have batches, mentorship batch. We also have a batch for people aiming for 100 percentile, a special batch. Plus people who want practice for DLR and Quant, that is DLR 1000, Quant 1000 course. Now understand that whatever I'm talking about, don't even face it. Try to experiment and change based on your response. So you need to always modify. So understand the best people are the ones who take up a plan and then modify it based on their requirement. So you need to do that. Take up the plan, modify based on your strengths, your weakness, try to work on this and see what works, what does not work. Your assumption is that you've covered your basic syllabus, finished with it. You started solving mocks, okay? You're about to start solving mocks, and you're given at least 4 hours. You can give 4 hours a day for preparation for CAT every day. That's what is minimum required if you're really aiming for 100 percentile. You need to give in that efforts and be regular. So the mock plan, ideally in the 11 weeks which are there, solve around 35 to 40 mocks, which are approximately. If you're first 2 weeks, you can solve 2 mocks a week. This is for students who are just starting with their mocks. So I'm saying 2 mocks a week because you need time to analyze the mock, then work on whatever mistakes you are, work on your negative S first. Then you require 2 mocks a week. But if you've already been writing mocks, then you can directly start with 3 mocks a week. Right? That means you can do 5 weeks of 3 mocks per week. 3 mocks per week purely because the rest of the days you will focus on practicing. Look, understand, if you really want to score 100 percentile, you have to change a lot of things. You have to change your method, the way you solve. You have to look at better ways of solving, look at where you can save time. For that, you need a separate practice which you want. And therefore, you need not only write a mock, you need to also focus on other practice areas that is important. So rest of the 4 days, focus on practice and trying to improve on methods, ways to solve, so on. Next 5 weeks, focus on 4 mocks a week. So more number of mocks a week, but yes, keep that few days so that you can analyze and work on the methods and work on improvement. That is what. And last 1 week where you need to taper down, 2 mocks a week should suffice in the last 1 week. Okay. Don't try to exert yourself in the last 1 week. In the last 1 week, the focus has to be look at whatever mocks you have written, the analysis that you have done, and work on those areas. That is what you need to do in the last 1 week. Mock analysis become extremely crucial if you're looking at 100 percentile. So spend at least 5 hours per mock initially, but as and when you get used to it, you can reduce it to 3 to 4 hours per mock. Now what do you need to do? Focus on mock. Try getting better methods. So wherever you solve, you got it right, try to see if you can get a better method for the problem. People say, oh, I got it right, I should not look at it. No, go back and check. Oh, is there a different way of solving it? Can I use options? Can I use any other way to solve? Look at non-traditional approach. You need to change your method to actually improve your score. Search for areas where time can be saved. So there will be some places where you can save time. So search for those areas. Okay. Maybe you're taking too much time in DLR, or maybe you're taking too much time in specific type of questions of Quant, or you have taken too much time in reading. Is there a way to save time? Because the key to score 100% is you almost solve all the questions, which means you cannot take too much time on individual questions. So go to your mocks, analyze the time taken, and find out is there any place where you have taken extra time and where you can save time. Identify where you need things that need to be worked on. Maybe you're going wrong too much in maybe in RCs, you need to work on the RC or any specific area. So identify areas where you need to work on, or max maybe a specific topic is where you're not comfortable with, you need to work on. So identify those areas and work on those. Note down each mistake and the cause in the book. So what is the cause of the mistake? So there will be mistakes obviously in the mock. Key to improving your score is reducing a mistake. And one way to reduce a mistake is know your cause. Why are you doing the mistake? So make a book. You need to analyze, make a book where you write down your mistakes, write down your strategy followed, what worked, what did not work. So note down what strategy worked and what did not in the mock. Experiment in every mock. That is what is important. Look, unless you experiment and try something different, scores will not go down. Take risk. People normally hesitate saying that, oh, I'm good, I'm already scoring high, I need not experiment. But if you want to go beyond that, let's say I'm scoring a 99 and I want to score a 99.5 plus, I need to change the way I solve. Then only I can improve. If I keep doing the same thing, I'll end up scoring the same marks. The experimentation could also mean that scores may go down a bit, but that's perfectly alright. Experiment, take risk and see how you can improve. It's important, right? Hope this helps. We'll come up with more videos that will help you with regards to your preparation. Thank you.